when you fully uh, when you fully want to accept and admit this is a game, we can change the game. Actually, I want you to notice something. If just ponder this. Um, have you noticed the outside world, society? You can say. Uh, have you not noticed it's improving? Now, you may look at this and say that's bullshit. Society's falling apart, and stuff has got out of control and crazy, right? Shit has to fall apart before it can come together. You know what I mean? Uh, so if you would look at this from a different perspective and realize this was a plan, this was a divine fucking plan. I'm trying not to cuss. This was a divine plan, and this is going to go into the father and son thing. You know, the Jesus story. What the Jesus story? For one, the Jesus story is here for two or three different reasons. But the main reason is to show you really what you're doing. It's you were the father, you set this up, you were the son, you then became the son to come down here and experience it, but the problem is you have to save the father. What do I mean by save the father? Well, you see, the father has confused himself with the son. Even though the father is the son, it's the father. They're the same. So the son has to realize it's the father, it has to save the father and breathe life back into the father. So what happens when you can breathe life into the Father and you become the Father again? Well, why don't you go find out? So this whole thing was a divine fucking plan. This whole thing was a divine plan. So there's a movie. You might as well say you're in a movie to a certain point. You get free will almost towards the end of that movie. Now, once the movie ends, you save the father. You know, the curtain's lifted, as they say. Then find out what you can do. Do it. Do it and find out what you can do. Because the rest of it's a mind game you're playing. So why don't you quit playing the game? And I want to be very clear about what I mean by quit playing the game. I mean quit playing the mind games with yourself. We can't quit playing the game, or we technically we could, but why would we? So we can't quit playing the game. It's a beautiful game. I mean, come on, it's beautiful. It's damn near perfect. The only thing making it bad is the stories you're telling yourself, and your beliefs on yourself, and your perception about this place. You have very limited beliefs on yourself. So, but that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to end the game completely. I just want people to wake up and quit playing the mind games with themselves and quit playing the character they're pretending to be. That'd be great. Maybe we could come together and so it is very it's very important you quit playing the game. I mean, you can literally quit at any time. The mind games. Let me be very clear. So if you think that if you quit playing the mind games and you're still going to be here playing this same game, you're wrong. If you can quit playing the mind game, that's a very limited outlook on yourself and reality, because you are literally creating reality. If you can create reality, and you let's just say, if the Father can create worlds so complex and diverse with rich stories ingrained into them, what makes you think you can't do that right now? Because you don't believe you can do it. You tell yourself you can't do it, and you believe you can't do it. It's all a mind game. Really think about this. If the claim I'm making is correct, which you can verify, and I'm making the claim that that you created this, and the thing that's in you right now is literally projecting this, and that thing is you, by the way. What does that tell you? But you don't fully believe this, right? You still think you're a human to a degree. You still think you're the son. That's the issue. Um, so I would highly suggest you quit playing the mind games, and I would highly suggest we focus on flipping this game around. But don't take it too damn serious. Don't try too hard. So I'm inviting you to quit playing the game. I mean, you literally have total freedom to quit playing the mind game and actually live life. Because what happens when you play the mind games? It's not just one. I mean, this is literally a game, a mind game. We don't want to quit playing that game, but we do want to quit playing the games within the game that you were telling yourself about this place and yourself. Very limited beliefs. So, I'm getting caught up in stupid shit. Realistically, the stuff that goes on out here in this world should not affect you or bother you. Let's just be brutally honest, it shouldn't. But if you can realize that you are doing this, you have done this, then maybe you can make a change for the better for everyone involved. That's all I'm suggesting here. But in order to quit playing these mind games, you really have to fully accept and admit that you are doing this. I mean, there's, and you have to realize you're playing mind games. So, what you're doing right now is literally a mind game. You're playing the mind game of beating the mind game. It's funny how that works out. So, what I'm inviting you to do is to fully realize you're playing the mind game. Quit playing the mind game of you beating the mind game and just stop playing it. And watch what happens. It can be that easy if you want it to be. I mean, I'm serious. It can be that easy if you want it to be. But do you want it to be? I mean, that's on you, brother. So, quit playing the mind games. Actually go out here and live life and enjoy reality, because you absolutely cannot enjoy it fully if you're playing these mind games. Multiple mind games going on at the same time. So, just step fully into it. Love yourself. Save the father. You know, the son has to realize at this point he's the father. So, wake up a little bit. Sober up, my friend. It is a game of form and the play of life. I'm you talking to you. So is everyone else here. Probably benefits you a lot to follow through with your own advice and listen to that voice in your head. Love yourself and, let's wake up.